Have you ever pondered upon the inexplicable phenomenon of incorrupt bodies of saints? It's a question that invites a sense of wonder and curiosity. It takes us on a journey, the heart of an enduring mystery that has captivated the minds of many for centuries. The concept of incorruptibility refers to the belief that some individuals, particularly saints and other holy figures within the Catholic Church, are preserved from decomposition after death. This list includes revered figures such as Saint John Vianney, the patron saint of parish priests, Saint Catherine Labouré, a member of the Daughters of Charity, Saint Vincent de Paul, the patron saint of charities, Saint Francis Xavier, a missionary and co-founder of the Jesuits, and dozens of other saints. These individuals' bodies have remained intact, untouched by the ravages of time. It's a phenomenon that transcends the natural order, challenging our understanding of life and death. Imagine bodies that remain intact, skin that retains its suppleness, that seem almost alive, and faces that bear serene expression, as if in a peaceful slumber rather than the cold grip of death. Such is the mystery of incorruptibility. The intrigue it creates is palpable, stirring a mixture of awe, reverence, and skepticism. For believers, it's a testament to the divine, a tangible proof of the spiritual realm. It serves as a source of inspiration, a reminder of the holy lives these saints led and the virtues they embodied. For skeptics, however, it's a puzzle waiting to be unraveled. It's a challenge that nudges them to probe deeper, to seek answers that lie beyond the realm of the visible and the tangible. It's a phenomenon that confronts the boundaries of our scientific understanding, compelling us to question, and to learn. Regardless of where you stand, the mystery of incorrupt bodies is a fascinating subject. It opens up a dialogue between faith and science, between the seen and the unseen, between the temporal and the eternal. It's a journey that takes us beyond the surface, leading us to a deeper understanding of the world and our place within it. So, are you ready to embark on this journey, to delve into a world where faith meets where miracles challenge our perception of reality? Let's delve into the world of saints and their miraculous incorrupt bodies, from Saint John Vianney to Pope John XXIII, and discover their stories. The chronicle of incorrupt saints begins with Saint Cecilia, the patroness of music. Born into a noble Roman family in the 2nd century, Cecilia was known for her deep faith, her love for music, and her unwavering devotion to God. She vowed her virginity to God, but her parents had other plans, arranging a marriage to a young man named Valerian. Despite these circumstances, Cecilia remained steadfast in her faith. After her wedding, she revealed her vow to Valerian, and to her surprise, he respected her decision. He even converted to Christianity, along with his brother, after witnessing an angel crown Cecilia with roses and lilies. Their newfound faith, however, was not welcomed by the Roman authorities. Valerian and his brother were martyred, and Cecilia was sentenced to die as well. Yet even as she faced her death, Cecilia continued to sing praises to God, inspiring those around her with her unwavering faith. After attempts to smother her in her own home steam bath and to behead her failed, Cecilia finally succumbed to her wounds after 3 days. Yet her story doesn't end there. Centuries later, in the late 16th century, her body was discovered uncorrupted in the catacombs of Rome. This was an extraordinary occurrence. Her body was exhumed and found to be incorrupt, a condition where the body does not decompose after death as would normally occur. This phenomenon is associated with sainthood and is seen as a sign of the person's holiness during their lifetime. Cecilia was found in a seemingly peaceful state, as though she was merely sleeping. Her body was dressed in a simple gold-embroidered silk, and her neck bore the marks of her martyrdom. This discovery was seen as a divine testament to her sanctity and the authenticity of her faith. Her incorrupt body was then transferred to the Church of St. Cecilia in Trastevere, Rome, where it remains to this day, continuing to inspire generations of the faithful with her story of unwavering devotion, courage, and love for God. St. Cecilia's incorrupt body was a sign of her enduring sanctity and divine intervention. Moving forward in history, we encounter Saint Bernadette Soubirous, the visionary of Lourdes. Born to a humble miller's family in Lourdes, France in the mid-19th century, Bernadette's life was marked by poverty and illness. Yet her faith was unwavering, her heart pure. In February of 1858, when she was just 14 years, Bernadette experienced the first of 18 apparitions of a beautiful lady. This lady, who later identified herself as the Immaculate Conception, appeared in the grotto of Massabielle, just outside Lourdes. She instructed Bernadette to dig in the ground from where a spring of water emerged. a spring that has been associated with countless miraculous healings since then. Despite skepticism and ridicule from both the community and church authorities, Bernadette held firm to her story. She endured trials with humility and grace, her faith never faltering. It was only after rigorous investigation that the church confirmed the authenticity of these apparitions in 1862, 4 years after the first encounter. Bernadette then joined the Sisters of Charity in Nevers, where she lived a life of prayer and service until her death at the age of 35. She was canonized a saint in 1933, more than half a century after her passing. Yet the story doesn't end here. In 1925, during the process of her beatification, her body was exhumed and found to be incorrupt. This was a phenomenon that left scientists puzzled and believers amazed. Her body was examined again in 1933 and 1946, and each time it was found to be preserved remarkably well, defying the laws of nature. Today, Saint Bernadette's body can be viewed in a crystal coffin at the chapel of Saint Gildard in Nevers, France. Her serene countenance and the incorrupt state of her body remain a source of inspiration and faith for millions around the world. Saint Bernadette's incorrupt state remains a testament to her purity and the authenticity of her visions. Her life story is a reminder that faith can endure against all odds, and miracles can occur in the most unexpected places. Next in our journey is Saint Padre Pio, the stigmatic priest. Born as Francesco Forgione in a small town in Italy, he later became known as Padre Pio, a name that would resonate with millions of Catholics worldwide. Padre Pio was a humble Capuchin friar whose life was marked by prayer and suffering. His deep devotion to God was visible quite literally through the stigmata he bore on his body. The term stigmata refers to the wounds that replicate those of Jesus Christ during his crucifixion. Padre Pio was the first priest in the history of the Catholic Church to bear these physical signs of Christ's passion. He received the stigmata on the 28th of September 1916 while praying before a crucifix. The wounds were visible on his hands, feet and side, and they bled frequently till the end of his life. Yet it wasn't just the stigmata that made Padre Pio a figure of intrigue and reverence. He was known for his extraordinary abilities such as reading hearts during confession, bilocation, and even healing. Many who encountered him felt an overwhelming sense of peace and spiritual transformation. Padre Pio passed away on the 23rd of September 1968. His body was interred in a crypt in the friary of San Giovanni Rotondo. 50 years later, when his tomb was opened, his body was found to be incorrupt, a phenomenon that has been observed with several saints throughout history. The incorruptibility of Padre Pio's body is viewed by the Catholic Church as a sign of his sanctity. His body, though it bore the wounds of Christ, did not decay as expected after death. Instead, it remains as a symbol of his enduring faith and his extraordinary life of sanctity. Padre Pio was canonized by Pope John Paul II on the 16th of June 2002. Today his legacy continues to inspire millions, and his incorrupt body serves as a tangible reminder of his deep spiritual journey. Saint Padre Pio's incorrupt body is a physical testament to his spiritual journey. What does the incorruptibility of these saintly bodies signify? A question that has intrigued both the faithful and skeptics alike. The Catholic Church views this phenomenon as a divine sign, a testament to the sanctity of these individuals. It's a physical manifestation of their spiritual purity, a marker of their closeness to God. But it's not just a spiritual matter. The Church also subjects these cases to rigorous scientific examination. Science, always seeking to unravel the mysteries of the natural world, has attempted to explain this phenomenon. Some suggest that certain environmental conditions, such as dry air or lack of oxygen, could contribute to the preservation of the body. Others postulate that the individual's lifestyle and diet might have played a role. However, these theories often fall short, as they fail to explain why the bodies of these saints remain incorrupt, while others subjected to the same conditions decompose. The Catholic Church maintains a careful balance between faith and reason. It does not canonize every saint with an incorrupt body, nor does it consider incorruptibility as the sole criterion for sainthood. The process of canonization is a thorough one, examining the life, virtues, and miracles associated with the person. Incorruptibility is viewed as an additional sign, a divine affirmation of the individual's saintliness. The phenomenon of incorruptibility serves as a tangible connection between the earthly and the divine, between the physical and the spiritual. It's a reminder of the extraordinary in the midst of the ordinary, a testament to the enduring power of faith. In the end, whether you view these incorrupt bodies through the lens of faith or skepticism, one thing remains clear. They challenge our understanding of the natural world and invite us to delve deeper into the mysteries of existence. They spark questions, stir curiosity, and inspire awe. The incorrupt bodies of saints remain one of the most fascinating and miraculous aspects of the Catholic faith.